Today, guys, we have a special luggage here or briefcase in our channel, and I got this from Xiaomi. And I wonder what this is, and it really intrigues me as I need to crack this code over here before I can open it. So let's try to crack it. So hi guys, it's me Mitch 002 of Xiaomi Review and welcome back to my channel. So after asking our friends from Xiaomi what the code this one is, they give me it's J20. I wonder what it means, but anyways, I just was able to open it just like this. And so it opened. I was excited to see what's inside, but let me show it to you first. And ta-da! It's the Xiaomi 12. And this one is, of course, this younger sibling from the Xiaomi 12 series, which, of course, just launched recently. And let's unbox this phone. So after opening the phone, I can say the Xiaomi 12 is here in my hand. First things first, I can say it's really small. And it reminds me a lot of the legendary Xiaomi 5 and the Xiaomi 6, which I also have here in my channel, was able to borrow it. And of course, a quick shout out to my friend Charles for lending me the Xiaomi 5 and my friend Jethro for lending me the Xiaomi 6. We'll be comparing it in a little bit later. But before anything else, this video will be fully shot using this one, the Comica VD Live 4. It's a very versatile 2.4G wireless USB microphone wherein you can just simply clip it here and of course lap the other one to your smartphone and you're really good to go. And it's perfect together with the Xiaomi 12. I mean, this one is good for live streaming and of course like me recording video here in my studio, and it's really portable and I like this charging case. You can just simply attach your microphone here and charge it anytime you want. And you have a simplex or a duplex. You can also have as much as two-person using two mics, of course, at the same time. And yeah, I hope that this quality would be good here. And this is probably best for vlogging outdoors. Now, going back to business, here are some quick specs from the Xiaomi 12. This phone is equipped with the Snapdragon 8 Gen 1, of course, the 4nm chip. It's capable of having 5G signal on both SIM, of course. Then it is a 6.28-inch AMOLED display with 120 Hz of screen refresh rate, and it's protected by the Corning Gorilla Glass Victus. Together with it is a triple camera at the back with a 50MP main shooter, 13MP ultra-wide lens, 5MP telephoto macro lens, together with a 32MP selfie shooter. Together with this phone is a lithium polymer battery, 4,500 mAh and fast charge up to 67 watts and fast wireless charging up to 50 watts. The global variant of the Xiaomi 12 comes in three colors: gray, blue, and purple. And I happen to have the purple variant here on my hands. And I know every one of you is excited to know the performance of this phone. Comparing to the older sibling, the Xiaomi 12 Pro, both of them have the same processor, the Snapdragon 8 Gen 1. I have here on my table is of course the Xiaomi 5 and the Xiaomi 6. Right now, we're going to quickly compare the form factor of these legendary phones, the Xiaomi 5 and the Xiaomi 12. and the size is almost the same, though the Xiaomi 5 is a little bit smaller. And now in terms of the weight category, this one is very light, as this one is only weighing at around 129 grams. On the other hand, the Xiaomi 12 here is weighing at around 179 grams. And speaking of, the Xiaomi 6 here on my hand is also pretty light. It's only just weighing at around 168 grams. This one is more comparable to the Xiaomi 12, as I can say the size is, well, definitely almost the same. Xiaomi 12 is just a few millimeters taller than the Xiaomi 6, as of course we know that this one is already double the number of the 6 version. Of course, 6 times 2 is 12. Now, being able to recall all of these legendary phones, I'm really excited. The Xiaomi 5 is the first phone from Xiaomi to be able to support the USB Type-C port. And this one is the first Xiaomi phone to be able to have dual camera. And of course, these are history. And of course, these two phones are really nice phones from the Xiaomi history. And I have used both of them as my daily driver. And the screen looks like this. Of course, don't forget the thick bezel up there and down there before. Now, if you ask me what I love about the Xiaomi 12 right now is that they bring back the compact size before. And of course, comparing to the Xiaomi 6, this one is pretty much the most comparable to the Xiaomi 12, as the size and of course weight difference is just a minimal. And of course, I know that technology has improved a lot from the 6 to the 12, and definitely the weight is almost the same. The feel is almost the same. Of course, this one doesn't have a curved screen. This one is sporting the curved screen. Of course, that's basically the technology changes. But overall, this phone gives me that nostalgic feel that I had before from the Xiaomi 6 and of course the Xiaomi 5 here on my hands. It's really bringing back a lot of memories, this Xiaomi 12. After using this phone already for roughly more than 2 weeks here on my channel, now I can tell you that I was able to enjoy it. The screen is definitely very smooth, having that 120 Hz of screen refresh rate. Multitasking is definitely a breeze. Checking all my social media accounts here, opening every single social media accounts here, and it doesn't even have to bug down and of course hang up. Since it has the latest Snapdragon 8 Gen 1 inside, this one is definitely a big boost as compared to other generation. Of course, comparing to the Snapdragon 888, it's well, quite an improvement, but of course the jump is not that huge. Maybe I won't be able to feel it until I play some games here on this phone. And speaking of gaming, I was able to play Call of Duty Mobile as well as Asphalt 9. These games are really rocking. I was able to put all the high setting on this one, and the gameplay is nice, though I just feel the phone is just a little bit smaller as compared to the Pro version. Maybe I was just too used to bigger phones these days, as I was able to, well, probably breeze through these games. The touch sensing is pretty okay here. The response is fast, and I love the sounds on this phone. The dual speaker by Harman Kardon is definitely a good one here on this phone. It was able to give me the sound that I love while playing the game, especially on Call of Duty Mobile. The sounds here is nice, the gunshot is nice, and the gameplay overall was able to play through for around 2 hours here without having problem. Not much on the frame drops and lags, and the game is definitely enjoyable, though the screen is just a little bit smaller than usual. Now, I just want to share quickly the sounds from this phone, and of course, having Harman Kardon is definitely something nice. Let us quickly check the sounds here from this phone.
We bounce, she want the money, the power, the glory. She think I'm in love, but I'm fucking a friend. Don't have no friends, but I got some brothers that I know is rocking with me to the end. All of my partners into with each other, and none of them stressing about many bands. She got a man, but shawty a freaking and she, so I don't give a fuck about a man.
The sounds from the top speaker and the bottom speaker is symmetrical. What you can hear from the speaker on top is the same volume that you can hear from the speaker at the bottom. Now, the screen from this phone is definitely vibrant 6.28-inch AMOLED display, 120 Hz of screen refresh rate, HDR10 Plus support, up to 1100 nits of screen brightness. At the maximum, it was able to give me that really punchy colors, watching videos, watching, of course, from Netflix, from YouTube, playing games. It's really nice, and the black is blacker. The colors are really punchy. I love it. And the curved screen is definitely giving me that better experience as compared to flat ones. Of course, swiping left and right from the corner edges is definitely smoother, gives me a lot of better experience as compared to other flagship which has a flat panel. Now, this phone is being protected by the Corning Gorilla Glass Victus up front and the Corning Gorilla Glass 5 at the back, and of course, aluminum metal frames on the sides. Now, this phone packs in a 4,500 milliampere hours of battery inside of this one, supporting up to 67 watts of fast charging. Then, of course, I was able to charge this phone from 18 to 100, and it only took me around 48 minutes. And for the battery endurance, I was able to squeak out the whole day. Well, not having to charge this phone is definitely nice, but starting the day at 8 and ending the day at around 7 in the evening, I only have at around 23% of battery. And yeah, of course, that's for normal usage. I was able to check the battery screen on time, and this one is the result: 10 hours and 9 minutes of screen on time. Right now, let's talk a little bit more about photography on this phone. This one has a 50MP aperture 1.9 wide lens, 13MP ultra wide lens, 5MP telephoto macro lens, and of course 32MP front-facing camera. Now, of course, we cannot compare this one to the Pro version, as the Pro version has a far better, superior camera. But we'll be checking out some of the photos from this one. And here are some of the indoor shots as well as outdoor shots from my usage from the past 2 weeks. Well, for me, it's a little bit hard to compare this one to the Xiaomi 12 Pro. This one on its own is a nice camera if you don't compare it to the 12 Pro. The outdoor shots are definitely nice. It was able to capture some really nice moments. The indoor shot is also good, though there are sometimes a little bit grainy when the light is not enough. But if you give it some really nice lightings, I think this one is definitely a-okay. Now, after watching some videos I gathered here from this phone, and what I noticed is that when the front-facing camera is facing the sun, it is having a little bit hard time adjusting to the lights. But overall, it's really nice. I can say that this phone is a really nice vlogging camera. You can use this to vlog using the front and the rear camera, and of course, at the same time, even the zoom lens is also pretty nice. Zooming up to 10 times for photo and zooming up to 6 times for video, it's still, for me, pretty decent. Now, guys, I do love this phone, the Xiaomi 12. It's really giving me a lot of memories back, and comparing to the Xiaomi 5 and of course the Xiaomi 6, this one definitely is a throwback design. Xiaomi giving us, of course, the choice of going big or going small. And of course, going small is not being compromised. The specs are pretty solid on this one. I really enjoyed using this one, and having it inside my pocket is not as bulky as the Xiaomi 12 Pro, and this one is weighing just at around 178 grams, definitely light. And flagship level phone, of course, comparing to the Xiaomi 5 and the Xiaomi 6. And of course, guys, don't forget to stay tuned to your local region for the pricing and launching of these new flagship from Xiaomi, which is the Xiaomi 12 series. And of course, if you do like this video, a thumbs up and a subscribe would be definitely greatly appreciated. And of course, I'm Mitch002 and you're watching Xiaomi Review, and I do hope to see you on the next one.